In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to adapt the content of a web page so that it changes based on the time of day. Here I have a website that I've been working on for a client. They have asked if it's possible to let their website visitors know if they are currently open and display this information in real time. I've created a helpful information card at the top of the website with a nice reveal animation. However, I need to hide this card when my client's coffee shop is closed. To achieve this, I'll start by selecting the information card, which is a div container, and giving it a recognizable ID. I'll then set the card to hidden using the visibility controls. Next, I'll open the Interaction Manager using the keyboard shortcut Control-Command-I. Then I'll create a new interaction and click the Edit button to begin building its functionality. I'll start with an if statement. I'll set the first drop-down to time range. I'll set the second drop-down to the GMT time zone, as my client's coffee shop is based in the UK. I'll then update the start field to 9:30, which is the time my client's shop opens. I'll also change the end field to 5:30, which is the time their shop closes. To finish off this interaction, I'll insert a toggle visibility rule within the if statement and enter the ID that I assigned to the information card. If you're unsure how this will work, then let me explain. When this interaction is run, the if statement will check the current time of day based on the GMT time zone, and if it is within the time range of 9:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m., then the information card will be shown. Otherwise, it will remain hidden. Finally, I need to assign my interaction to be triggered when the page loads. I'll do this in Page Settings. Well, that's everything set up. It's time to test this functionality out. If I switch to preview mode, you can now see that the information card is no longer visible. That's because it's currently 8 a.m. when I'm recording this video. If I head down to the bottom left corner of the preview canvas, I can open the time and date simulation options. These let me emulate a specific time and date, which is exactly what I need to test this functionality out. I'm going to move the hour hand of the clock forward to make it 10 a.m. Perfect. As you can see, the information card is now appearing. That's because the website thinks it's 10 a.m., which is greater than the start time that I assigned on the if statement. If I move the hour hand back to 8 a.m., you can see the information card reverts back to being hidden. Finally, I'm going to test the close time. If I move the hour hand of the clock to 5 p.m., I can still see the card, which is correct because my end time was 5:30 p.m. However, if I move the hour hand forward to 8 p.m., the card is now hidden. That's because it's greater than the end time that I assigned in the if statement. Well, that wraps up another tutorial. See you next time.